Rolex isn't just a watch brand, it's the gold standard of luxury timepieces. Think Submariner, Datejust, and Daytona, each a perfect mix of style and sturdiness that could last through a zombie apocalypse. Rolex has always kept its supply just tight enough to make each piece feel like a rare treasure. Rolex's market index has taken a 15% tumble, and guess what? That means more Rolexes are floating around the secondary market, shaking up prices. But here's the real plot twist. Some authorized dealers are actually offering discounts, which is about as rare as a drama-free day on Twitter. Buckle up, because today on Opulent Oasis, we're breaking down the latest Rolex price drops. On the secondary market, it's all about what buyers are willing to pay. You might snag an older model for less than its original price, but the superstars of the Rolex family still command top dollar. It's a game of high stakes and higher statuses, always keeping collectors on their toes. Number 1. Rolex Submariner. At the helm of the watch parade is the Rolex Submariner, often likened to the James Bond of timepieces, cool, sophisticated, and unfazed by pressure. Take the now retired Starbucks Mark I, for instance, with a green bezel so deep it could give philosophers a run for their money, fetching at approximately $14,599 in the wild. Then there's the bluesy model, blending steel, yellow gold, and a blue dial that might just make the sky jealous. It's not just a treat for the eyes, it's a full-course meal. For those who favor the less is more approach, the Submariner No Date sits pretty at a retail price of $9,200, proving that elegance often lies in restraint. If you appreciate a bit more functionality with your style, the Submariner Date models have you covered, starting at $10,400, but depending on the model, the price can climb higher. Not only do they look sharp, but they also keep track of the date, so you don't have to. Consider it a stylish way to avoid asking, "What day is it again?" The Submariner doesn't just keep time, it turns every tick into an event. And hey, why not make it official with us? Hit subscribe to stay plugged into our opulent oasis where luxury is just the beginning. Number 2. Rolex Datejust 41. Stepping up next is the Rolex Datejust 41, the epitome of where classic elegance meets modern zest. Opt for the light blue dial with Roman numerals or the refreshing mint green dial. Both do more than just tell time. They grant you entry into the high society of watch collectors. If you're going for stainless steel, the smooth bezel keeps it sleek at $8,150, while the fluted bezel adds a touch of texture at $10,550. Want to mix in some gold? The two-tone roll saw models dial up the luxury with the smooth bezel at $14,700 and the fluted version nudging just slightly higher at $14,800. And for those with a taste for heritage, the Wimbledon model serves up its signature look with the kind of prestige that feels as timeless as strawberries and cream at center court. Then there's the blue dial model, the undeniable showstopper of the bunch. It not only turns heads, but keeps them turned, fetching prices that affirm its top-tier status. This isn't just a watch, it's a conversation piece that keeps on talking, making every minute more interesting than the last. The Datejust 41 is not merely a keeper of time, it's a curator of moments, dressing up every second with a dash of style and a pinch of sophistication. Number 3. Rolex GMT Master 2. The Rolex GMT Master 2 has had quite the whirlwind year, fitting for a watch built to hop time zones like a seasoned jet setter. Take the GRNR model, reference 126710, which stole the spotlight at Watches and Wonders with all the flair of a rock star making a grand entrance. It originally launched with sky-high hype at $24,000, but if you're walking into an authorized dealer today, you'll find it at a more reasonable retail price of $10,800. Of course, the resale market had its own drama. Initial frenzy pushed prices up, but as the dust settled, unworn pieces are now floating between $17,440 and $21,000. Just another chapter in the never-ending Rolex roller coaster, where the only constant is the thrill of the chase. Next in line is the iconic Batman model, as steadfast as its namesake, maintaining a solid retail price of $10,800. It's proof that you don't need capes or superpowers to stand out in the luxury watch market. Sometimes, consistent elegance and a reliable name do the trick. Then we have the vibrant Pepsi model, still fetching between $21,280 and $25,725. Its enduring appeal, characterized by its distinctive red and blue bezel, proves that some designs remain perennial favorites, much like the beloved soda it's nicknamed after. The GMT Master 2 has evolved from being an elusive prize within the watch collecting world to a more accessible yet still prestigious piece. It's become a symbol of Rolex's commitment to combining functionality with luxury, offering something for every serious collector and global traveler. The ability to track multiple time zones isn't just a technical feat, it's a nod to the lifestyle of its wearer, busy, dynamic, and always on the move. This model continues to enchant with its blend of utility and unmatched style, ensuring it remains not just a valuable tool for the jet set, but also a treasured piece for any collection. The GMT Master 2 doesn't just keep time, it keeps a pulse on the desires of watch lovers around the world, adapting and evolving while never losing its cool. Number 4. Rolex Daytona. Closing out our lineup, the Rolex Daytona remains the high-speed hero of the luxury chronograph world. This isn't just a timekeeper, it's a legend in its own time, sleek and timeless, like a classic roadster that never goes out of style. The steel and gold models kick off at $15,500, hitting the market not just to run, but to sprint, often racing past their original price tags on the secondary circuit. Next in line is the rose gold Sundust Oyster Flex. This piece isn't just a watch, it's a first-class ticket on your wrist. With an original price of $42,500, it effortlessly cruises up to market values between $47,000 to $85,000 in 2025. It's more than a splash of luxury, it's a full dive into opulence. And let's talk about the ceramic models, starting from $15,500. These aren't just blending old and new, they're making the past and future collide in style. Owning a Daytona ceramic model is like having a foot in a timeless tradition and another in cutting-edge innovation. The Daytona doesn't just run laps, it sets the pace, proving time and again that it's not just in the race, it's leading the pack. With every tick, it whispers not just the time, but also that it's built not just to last, but to lead. In the world of luxury watches, a new trend is making waves: part exchanges. Collectors are now swapping old gems for new treasures, often trading one watch for two, adding a fresh twist to the pre-owned market. Icons like the Submariner, Datejust, GMT Master, and Daytona are often the stars of these savvy swaps. Think of it as a high-stakes watch exchange where everyone's trying to upgrade their wrist game. Rolex has responded to a growing global demand for luxury watches by boosting production. This means more watches are hitting the shelves, allowing authorized dealers to sprinkle some discounts into the mix. It's a fine balance, keeping the brand's luxe vibe but making these coveted pieces slightly more within reach. The luxury watch market itself is recalibrating after a pandemic-fueled price surge. As things stabilize, retailers are tweaking prices to stay sharp in a competitive field. The grey market's flair for inflated prices has pushed official retailers to offer better deals, creating a gold rush for watch lovers. For enthusiasts, these discounts are like hitting the jackpot. Whether you're a veteran collector or a newbie, grabbing a discounted Rolex is a thrill. Just stick to authorized dealers to ensure you get the genuine article, complete with warranty. While some watches may appreciate, others might not, so picking the right one is crucial. Despite these price shifts, don't expect Rolex to ditch its aura of exclusivity. The brand is subtly adapting, hinting at more flexible future pricing. It's a fascinating time for buyers as Rolex tweaks its strategy in response to the evolving market. As the market cools, 2025 is shaping up to be an opportune time to land that dream Swiss watch at a more palatable price. While the market's next move is uncertain, the smart play is to watch closely and dive in while the going's good. Whether you're after the classic Datejust, the rugged GMT Master, or the luxurious Daytona, there's a Rolex out there calling your name. That's our Rolex Roundup, from the deep-sea Submariner to the fast-lane Daytona. With some unexpected discounts popping up, it's a thrilling time to dive into the Rolex world. Got a favorite model or a hot tip on the market? Drop a comment below. let's chat about our luxury watch dreams and strategies. Enjoyed the video? Smash that like button, hit subscribe to join our opulent oasis, and check out our other content for more insider scoops on snagging the best watch deals. Stick around and let's keep our watch game sharp and our timing perfect. Happy hunting.